What's up, guys? It's Paladin Null, and welcome back to some more Oblivion. In the last episode, we started the restoration effort of Kvatch using the rebuild Kvatch mod, and I believe over time it's going to slowly fix itself right now. So every time that as time passes, when I'm not in Kvatch, it will update the actual map, which is a pretty cool mod if you ask me. I wonder if we'll ever update the front of the place so that it doesn't have an Oblivion gate out front. That would be interesting and nice. But while we're waiting on that, because that's probably going to be the primary thing that I'm doing for the most part, while we're waiting on that to do more of its thing, we are going to continue the what's it called quest. I need to find Maglier, which was the Fighters Guild stuff. Go to Breville and find out why Maglier defaulted on a contract. And of course, since I re-enabled open cities, I have to rediscover everywhere in the cities again, which is just the gates, but like, you know, thing I gotta do now. My horse is stabled outside the city. I wonder, when they say my horse is stabled outside the city, is my flying carpet just sort of hanging out here? Outside in the stables? No, it's not. Would have been funny though. But no, my it's not just decidedly hanging out because it wants to right outside the city.
Oh, my poor Alison.
Excuse me, I'm on duty. Maglier? I think I've seen him. Try in the Lonely Suitor Lodge.
Of course. Another bar. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Ow. It hurts to sneeze.
Be seen.
Greetings to you.
Oh boy, am I grateful for this flashlight ring. It's not perfect. I would like the area of effect to be a little bit bigger, like a 60-foot radius, but it does a good job for what it's designed to do. Okay, let's see here.
Hi there.
You going to visit the lucky old lady today?
Good to see
Wish for
you.
good tidings?
Maglier, why are you
Good
wearing
news
Blackwood
from
Company
Kvatch
armor?
for a change.
You again. I imagine I know why you're here, guild rat. Defaulted? That all you talk about? I'm Blackwood Company now. Plenty of work, the pay is good, and I don't have Orain on my back all the time. Honor, huh? I prefer feeding my family. I figure I owe you one for covering for me, so I'll let you leave. Get moving before I forget myself.
Hi there.
Greetings.
Well met.
Anvil is all...
What was his job, even? I probably should have figured that out. He's tired of trying to scrounge up work, so he's joined the Blackwood Company.
First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about you again. You're wasting your time.
What can I do for...
Hmm.
Farewell.
Greetings.
So if they're all that, what do I need to do? I guess I need to report back to Dude Bro. That would make the most sense. I just don't think they, I'll go talk to our guy here in Coral and see what he wants me to do. Very pretty. Yeah, I know that sounds awful, but like I was completely and totally fine until right before the stream started, and now suddenly I have nothing but sniffles.
Morning.
What? Yes? The little bastard! We took him in when no one else would. This is how he repays us? Talk to Ariari in Bravil. She's our client. Do the job.
All right, off we go. Ooh, look at that sun. Ah, that's so bright. The sun is very bright. I know I should suspect that because I know I should expect that because it is morning, but oh boy, that is a bright sunrise.
It's you. Hi.
I'm also just so happy that my inventory is finally pared down to a manageable amount. There's probably some things in my inventory that I need to sell as well, though, so whenever I get a chance, I will. Hey, zombie assassin, welcome out to the stream. Ah, fuck. Sounds awful. Was it oh. It was a mage that asked for this. How weird would it be to see, essentially, like, the boss of your company providing your Uber?
Attacked by necromancers.
What can I... It's about time someone from the Fighters Guild showed up. I've got work for you to do. I need imp gall for my research. I need imp gall for my studies. 10 portions of it, in fact. You might check Robbers Glen Cave for the imp gall.
Good day.
Waiting right here.
Yeah, imps are not that hard to fight, so I could do that, or I could abuse being the Archmage one more time and just fucking get the imp gall. Watch this bullshit I'm about to pull. Why spend the time to get imp gall? Which is a long-winded process that involves killing imps.
Well met,
when I could instead head to my chambers as Archmage. Go to the enchanted chest. Oh wait, hold on. I need to go ahead and open my magic chest. I'm sure to have some imp gall in here somewhere. Imp gall. I have exactly 1 portion. Cool. Take my 1 portion of imp gall. Shove it in the chest. Sleep for 24 hours. And after 24 hours, my my imp gall will have turned into 11 imp gall. And bam. 11 imp gall. I have the 10 portions of imp gall. I should return to the person. Yes, I should. I mean, efficient. It's a hell of a lot more easy. It's a hell of a lot easier than killing a bunch of imps. When I could just, you know, teleport what I need right to my hand, essentially. And it's not even cheating, because I did the entire Mage's Guild quest line to be able to do that.
Well, you've got it. Next time, on time.
Next time we won't rely on Maglier. Dude's an asshole. Doing a lot of fast traveling.
Oh, hello.
Yes, hello. I really like the natural lighting in Coral. Like, the torches and everything around the buildings just looks really nice. I don't feel the need to wear my flashlight ring in Coral. I would probably wear my flashlight ring in like Breville. Not here. Oh, Elder Scrolls for Life. Thank you for following.
I've got another message for you. This time from Proces Duaros, the head architect over at Kvatch.
I was about to
He
say,
wishes
are
to
you
see
guys
you
ready
as
for
soon
some
as
really
possible.
bad modded voice
Take
acting?
care.
Because we've got the rebuild Kvatch mod installed, so I was about to say,
Muscles on
dude's fucking fast as
What is
hell.
Shouldn't you be taking care of... I can't believe we lost another to that bunch. Here's your payment for completion of the contract. I think it's time for us to discuss the Blackwood Company a bit.
We just killed them all.
They weren't always a threat. Small-scale mercenary band, until Riza Kar took over. Then came the fat Imperial contracts. After a mission in Blackmarsh, they set up shop in Leowin, more ruthless than ever. It needs investigating. First, though, you need advancement. Your service to the Guild has not gone unnoticed.
Hooray.
I've got something for you, but we're not going to talk about it here. I want you to meet me at my house after sundown. We'll talk more then.
Right.
Later.
So we're gonna start that. But that's not what we're doing right away. Instead, we're heading to Kvatch. As that is the primary thing I'm working on right now, is rebuilding Kvatch. Oh, right, I should be leading. I have to read the letter. I realize we haven't formally met, but I require some assistance of you. It is about the rebuilding of Kvatch, which, while well underway, would be much further along if it weren't for a little sloppy problem that's arisen. Please come see me outside Kvatch. The entire city is depending on you. Oh, so outside Kvatch. Oh,
Greetings to you.
yeah, he's just in one of the tents.
Please, by all means.
I knew you'd come. Repairs are going smoothly, but we're having a supply issue. Most of our supplies are delivered to Anvil by ship and then brought to us. A shipment was scheduled to arrive a couple of days ago, but it hasn't arrived. Could you head to Anvil and check around the docks?
To Anvil.
Well, what
And I think I've fast traveled enough. Let's have some fun with this one. You see, I'm an archmage. More powerful than just about everybody else on the planet. For one specific reason. I can summon a flying carpet. There it is. Then we just hop right on. Hit shift to activate flight. And whee! And it's so fucking fast. And now that I don't have, now that I have, open cities installed, I also don't even have to worry about flying over walls, because the city is in this map. This is so dumb. But hey, it's more thematic. It's more thematic than fast traveling, that's for sure. And then I just drop right down into the city. Oh boy, this thing does not like water. I was gonna say it's supposed to float on top of water, if I remember correctly.
Do you think what happened to Kvatch could happen here?
Go ahead and dismount because it's hard to control. That thing is really great for traveling long distances, but it is hard to control for fine motor skills. Or for fine movement.
Any word about the other provinces? There are rumors that the Nords are attempting to capture the whole of Solstein and remove the Imperial fortifications.
I am confusion. Why was it moving around like that? Actually, how do I get out of the water now that I've jumped in? Oh, it must be that guy. He was not standing there a second ago. Yeah, it's definitely that guy.
The supplies for Kvatch? They were here, but they were taken down the road right on schedule as usual. Why?
This is the guy this guy got closest to the original voice actor, and I gotta give him props. So far, he's the only one that has actually sounded like an Oblivion character. Everybody else has sounded like weirdly off, still trying to do like a fake fantasy voice, but strangely off. This guy actually sounds like a like an Oblivion character.
They haven't arrived? I knew something was up. There seemed to be an abundance of people here when the shipment arrived. I smelled something fishy the moment I saw them. You should head down the road towards Kvatch and be on the lookout for anything suspicious.
It's not quite right, but it's closer than everybody else's.
How do you do?
Look at that lens flare. So strong, so bright. Alright. Well.
I am at your service, Archmage.
Oh, that guy must have been a wizard. And of course, the fastest form of travel. Carpet. So far, so good. Blood trail. Does it head? Where does it head? I just see one splatter of blood. I don't see... let's get going. Let's do it. Oh, there's a lot of guys here.
Let's get this over with.
Ooh, boy, there's a lot of guys. There's like 7 of them. Let's see here. Could I just blast him with the grand staff of lightning? I missed. Bam. Okay. Okay, you're down. Ooh, I think you, yeah, you've got some sort of lightning shield on or something. Oh, come on, Mountain Lion. You're gonna choose to attack me over that guy? Glass armor will always be worth taking. At, like, pretty much every stage. Mithril armor less so. But I'll always take the glass armor. I don't even think I found what I was looking for there. Oh, you're still alive. Okay. Let's go, I guess.
I'll hack you to pieces. Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Like, I like that placement of shield doesn't necessarily matter for me, but I definitely don't like that placement of shield doesn't matter for them. Also, you can tell by the fact that things are floating that this stuff was not placed here initially. That these were added features in front of this cave. Alright, well, we're about to have to discover what's inside here.
What's that? Good to see you.
Heard any news about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Good night.
How do you do? Good day.
Alright, assholes, let's go.
Let's get this over with.
I don't like being staggered for like 30 seconds at a time.
Where are you?
Over encumbered, so let's go ahead and do this. You know, because this isn't busted at all. I mean, if I want to be really honest about it, I spent a lot of time and money gathering up the materials to be able to do this. So, and I'm also like, you know, an archmage. Ooh, that's a really good shield ring. Should wear that. Yeah, that's better than my ring of shielding. That hedge wizard sucked. Iron Claymore, really? Let's go ahead and take off my Ring of Fortified Magicka for a flashlight. Oh, must have just jumped over it. Cool. Oof. So sorry, doggo, but you chose the wrong people. You could have been my friend. But you just had to, like, walk up to me menacingly. So I slapped you across the face.
Last mistake you'll ever make.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Show me what you got.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
I am out of poisons.
More fearsome than you.
You're...
See, the biggest problem with fighting 3 dudes at once is that, like, one person can be blocking while the other 2 attack, and because of that, I will almost always get staggered while like, because at least one of them will be blocking at any given point in time. There we go. No need to mention that I came, you know, within an inch of my life. That's not important information. What are you guys talking about? Let's see here. What were they? What were they guarding? Don't like the sound of that. So that's a dead end. Is it a dead end or is it a... Okay, it looks like maybe it's a dead end.
Who's there?
I don't want to deal with these people. Hold on. My grand staff only has 2 uses left right now, though. Let's see here. I've got some soul gems around here somewhere, right? Can I restore this thing? Like, I'm not using lesser souls for anything important. The whole purpose of owning lesser souls is to recharge things. I don't like that I have 9 greater soul gems that just have petty souls in them. That's just a waste of a greater soul gem. Alright. There we go.
Who's there? If it's a fight, it's a fight you get. What's the matter?
Fucking hell, look how many dudes there are in here. Slain the leader of the bandits and should put an end to their raids. I should return to Kvatch for whatever. Well, I'm about to fucking make bank. This poor man. He had like 40 swords in him. I would say all in all that was a good use of my soul gems. Because Because I literally was not going to use them for anything else, so might as well use them to just get my Grand Staff up to full and blast some fools. Like, anything short of a Grand Soul, I'm just not using for enchanting, so I might as well use it to restore my gear. Now, I will use Grand Souls for Grands. Hello, Yoshi-kun. Welcome out to the stream. I just blasted the shit out of a bunch of bandits. And now I'm going to steal all their armor. And anything remotely worth $10 per weight. Or is it $10? No, it's $100 per weight, I think, was my cutoff. $100 per weight is usually what I try to get out of items. It's not always perfect, because I do always take gauntlets and stuff, but, like, you always want to try and get stuff. Hey, Paranoia! It has been a long time. I've been doing good. I can't remember if you were here or not the last time, but I became an affiliate on Twitch. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's worth it. I don't know why I have this weird stipulation about what I do and don't take anymore, because I have the summon chest spell. Good to be back. Finally got another win in Warzone, but wasn't streaming when it happened. Ah. I hate, like, I have this petrifying fear whenever I play video games now of, like, should I be streaming this? What if something cool happens and nobody's around to see it? It's gotten to the point where even when I play games by myself, like, I will throw on, there's a mode in OBS that just lets you basically do, like, the Xbox capture that thing. And I will just leave it open. And if something crazy happens, I'll hit the lap button and it records the last the last minute or so. I use that feature relatively often, and then by the time that I go back and actually check and see if it was cool or not, it was never cool. It was never cool enough to actually, like, post. Stop it. I don't know why, but my watch was suddenly talking to me. This guy had Daedric and Ebony gear. And a gold nugget. Gold nugget. For anybody who knows anything about the Midas mod, they know how important that gold nugget is to me. Ooh, and a longsword of winter. It's a shame that I already did the spell. Or that longsword of winter would have been somewhat useful. Is that all the gear? Mostly clip the big wins and assassinations. Sounds like I have some sort of Alexa watch. Whoop. Stop listening. Sorry, I have one of those. But it's the Samsung Gear watch, and it has like something built in called S-Voice. And normally there's a specific phrase that you got to say to activate it, but for some reason mine's just going off on it. Oh. And I crashed. Please tell me it saved after I got the quest update, or I'm gonna have to go fight all those guys again. Usually it saves on quest update, so we'll see. It definitely sounds like I'm in a cave, but I don't know if I'm at the beginning of the cave or the end of the cave. Beginning of the cave, cool. Well, I'm gonna speedrun this real quick. Got two arrows shoved into my shoulder. Yeah, haven't you heard of the, like, thing stuck in your shoulder look? You made me waste a casting of my staff.
I saw it break once. They say that when you burn something.
Trying to find the actual, a good, position for my watch.
Nothing I'd like to want.
Neo Mage punk era fashion. It's all the rage in Paris. Yeah, it's how you really get that good battle mage look going. And as it turns out, dealing 240 damage of lightning straight to somebody's chest kills them. Who'd have thunk it? I'll take that guy's Daedric Mace. I'm not above weight stuff right now, considering I can just do this to it. Oh right, I need to re-equip the shield ring that I found. Hold on. I accidentally scrolled on chat. Give me a second. We're gonna need to F5 for quick save just in case. Alt tab out of the game. Go down to the bottom. Go. Sometimes that causes the game to crash. Don't mind me, everybody. I know, middle of a fight, but I just gotta shove all of these soul gems into... I'm reloading my staff. It's like... It's like when you see somebody loading a shotgun and they have to load each shell individually into it. I'm just shoving these stones into my staff. I feel like I missed that magic guy this time around somehow. There's the leader dead.
You're pathetic. That's the best you can do? Today, you die!
Come on. I really don't want to have to deal with you guys right now. You're making me.
Now, you will know pain! Ha!
Okay. Everybody dead now? Good. Okay. Well, now that that's over, let's go ahead and re-equip Wormfang. Stare sadly at the dead merchant and take his 20 gold. And now let's go about systematically taking everything that's that these guys have on them that's worth anything. These two I've already stolen from. You have not. Because you still have gear that is worth taking. Generally speaking, if something is over 2,000 gold, I'll take it regardless. Just because I know that that's like the maximum that I'll be able to get out of anything. I feel like I should be wearing my my flashlight ring right now, so I can actually see what I'm doing. Bible the Cruel. Yes, and he had the gold nugget on him. That's right. He also had a Daedric short sword. Those are supposed to be the strongest weapons in the game, but obviously I've got a mod that gives me things like the Wormfang sword. Oh, that's right, he had the Longsword of Winter. Well, now everyone is dead, and I've quick saved a couple of times. Let's try for this hard chest again. Okay, no crash that time. There we go. Now that I've done that, let's hop back on my magic carpet and make our way to Kvatch. Ooh. It's nice and dark out. Look at that bright sunshine. Just stare straight into the sun. It doesn't hurt your eyes or anything, does it? Let's see here. I left my... Oh, there's the blood trail, I guess. That's the trail I was supposed to follow from the road. Now, I'm betting my magic carpet's not just going to be magically waiting around here for me, is it? How have I not taken your boots yet? Well, you've got really good stuff on you. Seems almost a travesty that I haven't just completely and totally fucking looted all of you people. I'm excited for the day where my inventory, or not my inventory, but when the shops in Kvatch open up and I can just like take my stuff there. Wow, were there really this many bandits? I guess I you know what, there were a lot of bandits outside of the town.
Bandits, you say? Interesting. Well, at least you took care of them. I'll see if we can recover the stolen supplies, or have new ones shipped immediately. Thank you, my friend. Construction is progressing, but we may have to close the city down for a week. Now, I know you can handle yourself, but we've already lost one worker to a head injury. If you were hurt, who'd help us out when we need it?
So basically, I leave for a week now, which I'll just go and do the Fighters Guild stuff. And when I come back, Kvatch will have been even more built than it is now. And I actually think in the interim period, I'm going to go make a shit ton of money. Because one of my viewers, very early on into Oblivion, and I can't remember who it is now, reminded me that the Merchant Inn has like one of the highest sell prices of any shop in Tamriel early game. Later in the game, I think you can upgrade shops to have more gold. But for now, like, you can upgrade shops once you have a high enough mercantile. But for now, having a $2,000 base gold amount is very, very good for this. Say that's not terrible acting. Listening to lines recorded with bad microphones makes me suffer much more. Yeah, I could feel that. Like, at least for the most part, they've got good mics. They definitely, like, could have screwed up more. See here. I'm never going to use Defensive Duelist again. I'll just go ahead and sell it. Look at all of these things that I've got in my inventory. Look at my carry weight. I'll get rid of the Ring of Shielding as well, just because it's not super useful to me anymore. Oh, come on. How does this keep happening?
Good
Okay,
day.
just in talking range. Awesome.
Have a look around.
I'm about to run you ragged,
will
man.
find better prices in all Tamriel.
How do you carry that much stuff in your inventory? I have a mod. I have a mod called Midas Magic, which allows you to craft new spells that didn't previously exist in the game. They are incredibly powerful, but incredibly hard to create. Hey, Healthy Tips, welcome out to the stream. They're incredibly hard to create, but they're incredibly powerful, whether it be in actual strength via, like, being a really strong attack spell, or, in the case of both this and the Flying Carpet, strong in utility. Because the Flying Carpet is incredibly fast and can fly, and the Midas's summoned chest allows me to store infinite items. Where can you donate 1K? You can donate 1K to PCRF, because I have a feeling you're probably not actually going to do it. But if you were going to donate somewhere... if you're going to donate somewhere, donate it to, like, pediatric PCRF, which is Pediatric Cancer Research Foundation. I like that charity. Them or Doctors Without Borders. Both of those are very good charities.
That seems a...
You could go to my Twitch page and subscribe.
You drive... You drop. That.
If you actually wanted
You've
to
made.
donate any money or anything like that, rather than donate, you can
price.
subscribe and get your hands on some cool emotes.
You got it. You got it. A fine transaction. You got a great.
Hey, Paranoia donated some bits. I was mostly making a jibe at the fact that that guy was very clearly, like, spamming.
That's. You drop. That's. You drive a hard bargain. You need to make a bet.
Does not have that much gold.
To roll. A fine trap.
They were spamming. They were spamming on. It's spamming on YouTube. There's a guy named Healthy Tips that's like saying, I'm gonna send you 1K. Where can I send you 1K? And I'm like, okay. I mean, no. Chances are you're not going to send me 1K. Do I have a job? Yes, I do. In fact, I'm going to my job later today.
That.
I work as an operations manager at a retail store.
That's a. You drop. You. That's.
And if you're wondering why I'm being kind of like bristled about this,
That's-
nobody just shows up and gives somebody $1,000. Not without being here for a very long time. Not without there being like a very
That's a
real
good
reason
deal.
why you would do it. Somebody has done that joke to me before. How much do I get paid? I get paid enough to survive.
I appreciate your. Good.
Not going to discuss how much I make, but I do. I survive. I mean, if he's not hurting anybody, it's whatever. It's just like,
Don't be the last to read today's Black.
Now look at my gold value. 160,000 gold. 160,000 gold. That's so much money. Here. Is that bad? No. I mean, it's fine. Did you just put him? Did you just like time him out? I have my Twitch chat pulled up. I can see what messages are being posted through Restream, but I just have Twitch chat pulled up, so I don't know what's going on, per se. What was I doing? I was pulling up. There we go. That's right, I need to go to this man's house after dark. Timed him out. That's fine. Timing him out is fine. By the way, I don't have links like Instaband on my Twitch because there is a there's a point reward total where if you want me to listen to a song, you can send me a YouTube link of said song and I will listen to it, provided that you do the correct amount of channel points. Similar to the Ferret Cam or suggesting a game for me. All of those things are channel point totals. They're some of the higher end ones, but they do exist.
Good, you're here. We've got duties to attend to. I've been looking into them. heard some disturbing things. We know they're a danger to us, and we know they're good at what they do. Good question. I've heard stories, but nothing I can prove is true. Maybe they've got a mage working with them. Maybe they're just well-trained.
I mean, you guys have a mage working
All
for
I
you.
know for sure is that they'll accept any contract, and they'll do anything to complete it. And they don't care who gets in the way. Velena's gotten tentative since the Blackheart mission. She's worried about getting us killed. But we're just getting killed a little bit at a time.
Oh, hey, Paranoia. Went ahead and did the Let's Jam.
That was when Vitellis was killed. We were
Let me
contacted
finish
by
this
a
conversation with
wizard,
him, and we'll
Argoth,
jam out.
to recover an artifact from Blackheart. I went in there with 20 men. I left with 5. Vitellis wasn't one of them. He died covering our retreat. I snooped around. Apparently, they completed that contract for us. I went in there with 20 good men. I can't believe that bunch finished the job. There's more. Argoth, he's dead. The artifact gone. Sounds like a setup. Maybe they made a deal with Blackheart. I don't know. But I'll find out. Now we find out what really happened. And we let it be known. I want to show the people who the Blackwood Company really are. I can't order you to do this with me. It's dangerous, and Velena isn't going to know about it. It's your choice. We leave as soon as you're ready. I want to investigate Blackheart's stronghold in Arpenia. Meet me at the Leowen Guild Hall. We'll go from there.
All right.
Let's go.
So let's see here. Can I somehow get the Oblivion music to stop for a second while we do this? There we go. All right, we're going to transition to scene 2 as well, by the way. And I'm actually going to... I keep forgetting to do this, but... Go. There we go. So now chat messages should pop up in here. Let's go ahead and jam out.
Ass, titties, ass and titties. Ass, titties, titties.
Really? It's 3 minutes of this?
Titties, ass and titties.
Well, we're here.
Ass, titties.
That's what we're gonna listen to this now.
Big booty bitches. That's when Rick gets. Come on, ho, let's go to the easy.
Of course you would do this to me, Paranoia.
Titties, ass and titties. Ass, titties, titties, ass and titties. Big booty bitches. That's when Rick gets. Come on, ho, let's go to the easy rest.
It's the greatest song of all time.
Ass and titties. Ass, titties, titties, ass and titties.
Is it just this the whole time? Is it 3 minutes of this?
If you a light-skinned bitch that think you the shit, I could buy you hoe. Cause bitch, I'm rich. I see broke assholes. Broke assholes. Broke assholes. Broke assholes. If you a light-skinned bitch.
It's a full song. It's a full 3-minute song.
Cause bitch, I'm rich. I see broke assholes. Broke assholes. Broke assholes. Broke assholes. Hoes, 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 hoes. If you a freaky dancing hoe, keep shaking that shit. Let's see how good you shake it on top of my dick, and you'll say,
I'm coming.
What is happening right now?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
if you a freaky dancing hoe, keep shaking that shit. Let's see how good you shake it on top of my dick, and you'll say,
We're a minute and 30 seconds into a 3-minute song.
I'm coming.
I'm gonna bleed viewers from this.
stinking ass bitches that need to catch up. Don't get mad when I don't wanna fuck. You need soap and water. Soap and water. Soap and water.
Soap and water.
Stinking ass bitches that need to wash up. Don't get mad when I don't wanna fuck. You need soap and water. Soap and water.
Soap and water.
Soap and water. Water, water.
I was trying to set something up. I was trying to change a setting that I had for the stream embed on my Twitch chat. 10 out of 10 song. I had relay mode turned on 2 different Twitch chat blocks. All right, well, let's see here. I'll go ahead and rate the song. You know, it's from 2015, and to compare that to other songs that have existed since 2015, I'm gonna have to... No, please do not autoplay whatever was about to play. I'm gonna have to give it a maybe not the best rating, because there are infinitely better songs, but for the meme factor of it, I'll go ahead and give it like a 6 out of 10. Thank you everybody who was willing to sit through that. All right. You know, somebody told me forever ago that like whenever I made that thing, the Let's Jam option. Wait, there's the crash. There's always a crash whenever I alt tab. Somebody told me whenever I first created that option for channel points that it was going to be used to completely and totally like take over my stream with memes and stuff, right? And so I was like, okay, well, if they do it with memes, I'll still like rate the memes and everything. It's still just memes, like it's whatever. I believe I have underestimated what is going to happen to me. Okay, so I need to be headed where? Let's say, right down here, yeah, to Leowin. Maik!
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not. Werewolves? Where? Wolves? Men that are wolves? Many wolves. Everywhere. Many men. That is enough for Maik.
Maik the Liar is such an interesting character because he consistently says things that are simultaneously things that have been changed from previous games, and therefore like things that have been taken out or been added back in. Hey, Oofer Gang, welcome out to the stream. But he'll also like say things that are rumored towards what happens next.
Werewolves?
So like the werewolves thing is actually like a reference specifically to the fact that they added werewolves in Skyrim. Which to me you're saying, oh, but that makes no sense. They did like, why would Maik be able to say like comment on things that they did after? Well, it's because they had the idea of werewolves for a while in Oblivion. The idea of werewolves might have been a thing. Hey, Shelton, welcome out to the stream. You both just missed a truly magical moment. Paranoia went ahead and redeemed the Let's Jam channel points reward, and he just filled my stream with ass and titties. The song Ass and Titties. Which I was definitely not prepared for. I also did not realize that that was a full 3-minute song. Crash? Crash. At first, I was like, oh, haha, this is funny. And then I looked at the time and I went, fuck, this is a full 3-minute song, isn't it? I feel bad for people who are only just now, like, showing up and realizing what they're getting themselves into by showing up on my stream. Yes, hello, Mike. Also, I understand that my horse is not stabled outside the city because my horse is actually a flying carpet. A fax machine. No, I scrolled text again. Damn it. Where? Yeah, I'm Aladdin now. Okay, the Fighters Guild over here, where I'm headed. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try and finagle chat back to being I have to do some very yeah. Okay. I now have a consistent way to scroll chat if I screw it up.
Can I help you, brother? Hey, baby. You fancy some training? Sharina's the name.
I don't like you calling me baby.
Are the game. There's much I can show you.
You train in blades.
Bye.
Morning.
Which would have been decent if, you know, whatever.
We need to check out Arpenia. Come on, I'll follow you.
Are you sure you want to try and follow me? Because I could just up and fucking fly away. I could just decide that that is a better use of my abilities. Actually, how far away is this place? You're sitting... Okay. You're sending me all the way the fuck up the road. Well, I apologize, sir, but I will leave you behind for a second. Goodbye. No human being on the planet can follow me at this speed. Don't mind me, just, you know, heading up the road. I feel like I've been to Arpenia before. I feel like maybe I could have fast traveled here. But I like taking the scenic route on my flying carpet. Alright, well, I've done that, but now, in order to actually, like, advance the quest, I need to wait. Where's your boy? Alright, well, taking my my flying carpet may not have been the smartest idea after all. There he is. Okay. It took him 2 hours to run here. It took me like 3 seconds to fly here. get it done. Can't take those crystals. A crab. Crab. Let's go ahead and equip my flashlight. Rat. Oh, and you got a rat too. I mean, that's obviously a trap, right? Like, the second I step on that thing, it's gonna, like, shoot gas or something. Why are we fighting nothing but rats and mud crabs this late into the Fighters Guild quest line? Ah, yes. A flashlight. That makes perfect sense. Oh, that thing shoots magic. Ouchies. Gotta get yourself killed out there, dude. Is this really all this dungeon's gonna be, is just like mud crabs and rats? How did your party die to this place? Like, I don't even need to enhance my abilities. I just slash, and they're dead. They don't make us a rat strong enough for this to be a situation. You're almost dead, though. That's probably not a good thing. Come on, let's figure out why all of these... What am I even, like, discovering here? What am I doing? Unless there's some giant boss at the end of the dungeon. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I was gonna land. From here, we'll travel to open to look for... Okay, we're looking for the dude, the Blackheart dude. Which you would expect that he would actually, you know, like... put up some decent defenses or something. Throw some defenders if he thought that people were after him, but... We've just waltzed in here and killed everyone. That's all we've done. This is back to the main hall. We just make our way. There was a path. There was like a branching path that I didn't take earlier. I gotta see if I can't find it. Ouchies. Go back here.
Nothing.
Yep.
I knew it. Azani Blackheart isn't here, alive or dead. The bastards. There was no battle. Azani must have made a deal with the Blackwood Company. My guess is that they paid him off. They get the weapon for Argoth, collect the payment, and tell Azani where the mage is. Easy for Blackheart to retrieve the weapon and collect on it. We find Blackheart and get that weapon. We'll finish this contract and let all of Cyrodiil know what happened here. Blackheart has a fascination with these Ayleid ruins. There's one northeast of here, Atatar. My bet is that he moved his base there. I'll lead.
All right.
We'll show them.
Hold on, sir. You're very hurt. Let me go ahead and just touch hands. There you go. That'll make you feel somewhat better. You're gonna die to these things. You're just gonna get knocked flat on your ass. Yep, there it is. I mean, what was I supposed to do? There's no, like, button to turn him off. He's just gonna walk into him. There he goes again! The way that his body ragdolls as well, as it gets pushed down under the things. Let me go ahead and just touch hands you again. This man gives no shits about the traps in this place that are absolutely attempting to kill him. This man has plot armor, like, he absolutely has plot armor energy. He's definitely got that look about him of, there's nothing you can do to stop me. Ooh, what is this? Did I find a secret? I found a secret with 83 gold in it. That matters so much to me at this point, you know? That extra 83 gold, it's really going to be how I make it. Never mind the fact that I'm sitting on 161,000 gold. No, it's that extra 83 that I just picked up in here that's actually going to, like, make the difference. Money will never be an issue for me ever again in this game. Nope, we're forgetting to do the hydrate thing. My water is old, so I'm going to replace my water really quick. I'm just going to walk forward to a point where I think that he will still continue walking, and I'm going to go grab some water. Ooh, and Paranoia is also getting in on the hydrate train. It is time for me to consume liquids. 1, 2, 3, 4. I already drank half of that glass of water. What are you guys doing to me? Touch. I should be casting whatever low-level illusion magic I have. Like, I've got a... like, Starlight is relatively low. Because I need to be working on my illusion if I'm going to do more charming stuff. I mean, if this guy's going to take forever to walk, then I'm going to train my illusion while we're at it. Hello, bandit.
This is the part where you fall down.
This quest yesterday too. It's annoying as fuck. Well, hey V player, welcome out to the stream. Yeah, I mean any quest that has you just like following a character and walking next to them while they walk slow as fuck is the worst quest. That's just how they all are. The only way that you can really make it bearable is to train your magic. Oh fuck, they just straight up killed this man's horse. This poor man. Oh, it wasn't even a man, it was a woman. Just gonna steal all of her letters. Hey, thanks for following V-Player. Put my sword away. How good is my illusion magic right now, actually? I don't think illusion. I think is my lowest. Or no, mysticism is my lowest, but illusion's definitely like not very high up there. I'm right here. You don't have to stop walking. There's my level up. Gonna head to work. Alright, see you later, Paranoia. Thanks for stopping by. The worst part about this quest is if you get too far away from him forward or backward, he stops walking. So, like, you just actually have to stay on him at all times. The depth of field is still very nice. I like this shader a lot. So I played more Fallout 76 yesterday, because it's free on Game Pass. And I actually really enjoy that game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. My character, named Charles Felix Abernathy, is a bit of a dandy, and he is now dressed up like a scoutmaster. Like a park... Well, he's supposed to be dressed up like a park ranger, but for some reason it also gave him, like, it gave him shorts, not pants. So he looks more like a Boy Scout master, which is great because now I look like an overly urbanized Scoutmaster in. Yeah, I'm Scoutmaster Denny. Except I wield a shotgun and I'm significantly more. I'm better than Denny. I'm that one guy in their Patreon donor list every time. The only pebble pot that isn't Craven. That's me. But I dressed up like a Scoutmaster, and I found my first power armor suit the other day. I just found it walking around in. I'm sure this sound is getting a compliment and less a competent and less Craven Denny. I've got, by the way, I know it may not be a game that interests you at all, but you technically have access to it because of your Game Pass.
He's here somewhere. I know it.
Well, time to head in. I've got like double light on because I've got my flashlight on, and then I've also got the mage light. Dead rats. Ow. You know, I should have seen that coming.
Oh.
was great. Oh, that was amazing. Please tell me somebody else saw that. Please tell me somebody else saw that man's body go flying across the screen. Holy shit, that was amazing. Holy shit, that was awesome. Okay, what is the things that I have? Is it, let's see here. Okay. At least somebody else saw that. That was amazing.
Let's get this over with.
You're pathetic.
Don't feel bad? No one lives forever.
Let's get this over with.
You know, just the standard combat in this game is just shield slash shield slash. Unless they're focused on somebody else, in which case just beat the shit out of them. So the face mods that I have installed that make the faces and everything look just a little bit nicer. It has made the Khajiit look like cats from the movie Cats, and I don't think I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not sure how I should feel about that. There we go. Got that combat on lock. And I'm trying to train up my blade skill a little bit more because it's one of my lower. That and persuasion are like my two low main abilities, I think. Bucket stones are really not that useful to me anymore because my mana regenerates fast enough now, and I've got enough mana regeneration potions that I've made that is not an issue. I should probably boost my blade skill again with unearned confidence.
I've fought much more fearsome than you.
I think one of my favorite spell names that I've ever created was Unearned Confidence. It just so perfectly describes the situation of my blade skill. It's just I have my blade skill like boosted unnaturally to over 100 anytime I cast this spell. Oh boy. Well, I'm just gonna keep moving, I guess. I have a feeling I wasn't supposed to be up here.
You move like a pregnant cow. Why won't you?
I have a way of dealing with your kind. There we go. I don't even know who's after me anymore. Took out this asshole. I have no clue who else would be after me right now. Another gold nugget. Another gold nugget.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Why does everybody here keep saying that? It's such a mean thing. I wonder if anybody's ever actually gotten an enemy to yield. Like, I've been able to get certain things to yield. Like if I accidentally started a fight with somebody and they continue to attack you, I've been able to do that and get a yield. But I've never actually gotten an enemy bandit to yield before. I'm sure if I had like a max charm person spell or something like that, I could. But there you are. There's Blackheart.
Guards! Guards! Someone is being attacked!
I accept.
Process
There we
has
go.
another message for you. Probably another heron. I saw the progress on Kvatch and it's impressive.
We got another one. This guy can find me anywhere and he just shows up.
I'd like to think I have a hand in it as well. Delivering these notes and all. Well, good luck.
There we go, it's already Blackheart. Got the Blackheart ring. And all of his fancy gear. And somehow I didn't find the key to this chest on his body, so I'm gonna have to pick it anyway. I probably have a high enough alteration at this point that I could just grab an unlock ring, right? Like, what's stopping me from owning one of those?
Azani Blackheart is dead, and our brothers avenged. Dead, finally. Good work. Did you retrieve his ring? I want that as proof that the Blackwood Company didn't defeat him. You've got it. Good. I'll use it to prove it was we, not the Blackwood Company, who killed him. Good work on this. Now get out of here. I'm going to head back to Coral. When there's more to do, stay with it.
You know, for living in ruins, this person actually had a pretty cushy setup. All things considered. You know, just smack the shit out of that mud crab. That's what it really needed. If you could create a spell that opens all locks, you could call it Yeet Yeet Lock Delete. I need to figure out what level is my alteration right now. It's at 75, so I think the only locks that I would not be able to unlock right now are the highest level locks. I have an open lock spell, like, already created, or I think I've got a open easy lock spell. So I could just, you know, extrapolate that further and have an open all of the locks spells. I just want out. Let me out. I want to get out of here. Actually, how do I get back up there? That is the question. I'm betting they won't let me summon my, I'm betting they won't let me summon my carpet inside, but let me try something. This will truly be dumb if I can do this. Hell yes. Hell yes. Cannot fly indoors. Motherfuckers. They figured it out. That would have been very dumb. I should look into seeing what other Midas spells I want to take now that I've got some extra gold nuggets. I'm actually going to do that now. I'm going to check and see what other spells I could learn. Because I've barely looked through this list. Like, there's the Absorption Stream, which would require also a Copper Nugget and a Grand Soul Gem filled with a Grand Soul. Let's see here. A Silver Short Sword, some Daedra Vanin. I have the Daedra Vanin now. This spell hurls a magical sword at your target, damaging health. I don't know how, like, useful that's going to be, but it sounds like it might look cool. I've got a Bound Frostfang. Midas Berserk also sounds like it would be cool. Midas Breath of Fire. Chain Fireball also sounds fun. Catapult sounds ridiculous. Like, what is the purpose of summoning a catapult wherever you want it? Chain Lightning. Midas Chest. That's the one that I use a lot. Column of Fire. Greater Fire Essence, Greater Arcane Essence. Call down Fiery Wrath from the heavens on your target and those around you, dealing an explosion of fire damage. Requires Destruction Mastery and can only be cast outdoors. Okay, a lot of those can only be cast outdoors. Crushing Stones, Cyclone, Death Stream. Casts a stream of dark energy for 3 seconds. Death Ray. Spell casts a beam of dark energies that damages the victim's health. If the victim is killed, the spell will create a soul gem in the victim's inventory. Oh, that's cool. I need an ebony nugget to get that, but that's cool sounding. Dust Storm, Detection, Entangle. Arrow and Danger Soak is a ranged attack that summons entangling vines to restrain your foe. Earth to Mud. Explosive Arrow. Spell fires a magical arrow that explodes on impact with the target after a 10-second timer. Midas Firebolt. Nitex just says fuck you. Alright. Small fireball, similar to a traditional fireball spell. This one, however, lingers at the point of impact for a short while to deliver additional damage. Ooh. Fireburst, an explosion of fire centered on the caster blasts your opponents away in flames. Can only be used by Masters of Destruction. Fire Seeker, a Force Ball. A projectile-based attack that explodes in a blast of pure magical force when it intercepts a target. Although the spell doesn't do magical damage, victims can receive impact damage from the fall resulting from the blast. Oh, so it just like launches people. Force burst, force charge, force shield. Frost, ghostly visage, geysers, grow ray. Ugh. A cheap but ill-conceived spell hurls a disc of spinning blades at your opponent. This disc causes an amount of physical and electrical damage and ricochets off the surroundings until the spell dissipates. If used improperly, it can do more harm than good. It just shoots a bunch of things around. Guided missile, skooma and glow dust. Small bolt of magical damage, the trajectory of which can be guided by the caster. Powerful spell calls the frost elements to create a torrent of hail from the sky. Fire destruction magic can only be used outdoors. Holy burst, heat beam. A flawless ruby and 3 imp gall. Casts a beam of fire magic at the target, instantly causing fire damage. The concentrated power of this spell can burn through solid objects to hit the target. The spell has 3 levels. 1 to 3 imp gall and a flawless ruby. I wondered, what gems do I have in my inventory right now? I have a flawless ruby. Time to go get 3 imp gall. We're gonna go make ourselves a heat beam. A ludicrously overpowered heat beam. I feel like... Oh.
Can I help you, brother?
Hello. I guess that's how you got your way out of here. I was like, where the hell is he coming from?
Evening.
This place is massive. And out we go. Journal, show map. Boop, boop. Arcane University. So 2 things I want to do at the Arcane University. First off, Midas Magic. Well, I need to up my Imp Gall count again, but yes, Midas Magic. Because I want to make sure that I have 3 Imp Gall to do this spell. Who'd have thunk that I'd be using this to do Imp Gall again this soon? And we rest for 24 hours. That is some ice cold water. Probably because I put ice in it. that would make it ice cold. I want to see how silly this is. I also just have
At your service,
I have a weird want. I'm gonna do it really quick, but I just want to see for exactly 1 second. I want to make a spell that lasts 1 second, and its purpose is to just increase my jump height. I want to max out my acrobatics as high as it'll go, right? I'm gonna see if I can make a spell that'll cast.
Well met, guild.
Let's see here. Alter spell making. Let's see here. I need to fortify skill. That skill needs to be acrobatics. For not touch, but on self. For 100 points for 3 seconds. Yeah, and that only requires a restoration to 50. So we're just gonna call this jump.
Mate.
And I want you guys to see how ridiculous some spells can get when all you're doing is just making them last a couple of seconds. Oh, that wasn't nearly as ridiculous as I've seen in the past. Then again, I saw somebody take like a million things of skooma whenever they jumped. Because now my acrobatics goes from... When I cast this spell, my acrobatics goes from 40 to 131. I used to... I felt like that used to be a much more ridiculous jump. Oh well. Maybe it's because I didn't have my my agility. Ability to maneuver and balance, your total fatigue. Yeah, let's see here. If I were to also... Self, magnitude, 100 for 5 seconds. And name this Jump 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Mate.
And then if I were to say magic... Really? That's not nearly as high as I was expecting it to go. Because like you can see, it definitely is increasing my jump height. But there's there's potions and everything that you can take that when you take them all at once makes you have enough jump height to jump over the white gold tower. Open. Lock level. You just open all of the locks. Okay, so that requires... Oh, yeah. Open very hard locks. So, yeah, that is... Let's see here. What did you call it earlier? Yeet yeet lock delete?
Mate.
Alright. I can even cast that myself. Let's see here, where is that? Is that a target spell technically? Yeah, yeet yeet lock delete.
What can I do for you, Archmage?
I can now unlock every lock in the game without needing to do anything other than cast a spell. I've never bothered with that kind of magic before. Is there anything else that I want to get while I'm here? Any other ridiculous thing? I mean... Let's see here. I'm actually surprised that I haven't done anything with a resist magic spell. Magnitude of 60 for 30 seconds or so. You won't be able to cast this spell. It requires restoration skill of 100. It would be cheaper and easier to wait until you're skilled enough to cast a spell like this before creating it. Yeah, fine. I'm mostly here to... Like, the second I level up, by the way, I'll be a master of restoration, because,
What can I do for you, Archmage?
I'm gonna train up the last 2 levels of restoration and be done with it. I need to leave the Arcane University, because Midas Magic is just around the corner here. Oh, you know what? I did the sleep for...
I am at your service.
Okay. I was like, that person just fucking fall through the floor. I forgot I need to grab my imp gall before I leave. Oh, it must not have been a week yet. Well, I guess we can go check out a cave that... Wasn't there a cave that somebody said had imps in it? Here. I think somebody mentioned, was it in Breville? Somebody mentioned a ruin that is known to have imps. That's a Minotaur. Also, I just remembered my my touch spells, I replaced them. I gotta put them back on my hotbar. There's that, and there's Touch Me Harder. need to fix my sword. It's hurt. It's hurting. Hurting for a squirting. I'm gonna repair all of these things and get my things up. What a beefcake minotaur. Yeah, seriously. I'm actually... I need to drop some stuff off in here. I'm carrying a lot of gear that I don't need to be carrying. Alright, there we go. This was not where I was trying to go. Alright, well, let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead, because I'm using it so often, I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my hotbar. Whee! Come fly away, let's fly away. I can show you the world. Glitchy popping in sometimes. Tell me, viewers, have you ever let your mods decide a whole new game? A new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, that we can't go wherever the fuck we want. I've hit the height ceiling, I think. Oh, new game. Where can I even get my hands on some imp gall? You know what? I suppose I should probably just check out, like, merchants in towns. Like, there's probably some imp gall being sold by some shitty, like, alchemist somewhere. And that would save me a lot more time than to try to fly around until I can find an imp cavern. Hello, Braville. We just fly on in here.
How about mixing up some potions? You look like quite the outfit.
That's so stupid. I love that, actually.
Greetings, guildmate.
A pleasure to...
No, you've...
You... I hope I...
Nope. Nope.
Good day.
I don't suppose...
Nope.
Be seeing you.
Nope. Does nobody here actually do any work? Does nobody here sell, like...
Greetings, wizard.
Heard any news lately?
Okay, nobody here even sells anything. Cool. I'm out. See you guys later. I'll fly to the Imperial City really quick. I do like the idea of flying everywhere as my new mode of transportation. Mainly because I get to look like this. Because it's just the animation for riding a horse, which is just to stand astride something, but like... oh boy, does it look silly when you're actually flying. Also, because you can't just fly straight. You just do like ups and downs. Man, imagine if you could just fly like this in regular Oblivion. This is gonna make that one, the Lay on Hands quest, in the Knights of the Nine so much easier. You know, when your fatigue is stunted and you like are slowly like losing fatigue and it won't regenerate. This is going to make that quest so much easier because you just fly over everything. Now, it's important that I not just fly into the city, though, because there is a separate map for this, for the Imperial City. I can't just fly into the city. There won't be anything in there. I can fly over the gate, but there just wouldn't be anything for me to do in there. Go. I actually do like flying everywhere. Rather than just fast traveling, flying is fun. It's still very quick, but it's sort of more seamless. I'm sure there's somebody out there who is who has done a no fast travel run of Oblivion, which with the base game sounds like a nightmare. With this mod, doesn't seem that bad. I'm sure there's also mods that have made it literally impossible to fast travel because immersion. But nah.
I have everything. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
But do you offer Impgall? You got Daedra Vanen. No, you do not have Impgall.
Farewell.
Up next is going to be to check the finest ingredient. Useless! If you do not offer me Impgall, you are useless. The main ingredient got its name from a local cafe in where the Bethesda headquarters is. Whenever they were making this game, a lot of people would go to the main ingredient, so they decided to add it to the game. Nope. Straight from Harada to Lavender. Useless.
Good day.
I'm not going to bother going through all of that again just to try and go to these different places. As fun as it was, I'm just going to fast travel. And I'm going to crash because of it. Cool. I mean, that's what I get for choosing fast travel, isn't it? You don't crash nearly as often when you travel via flying carpet. The shift enter keys to show the editor. That would be to pull up the E and B editor. Coral was always my favorite town. It was the first place that I would ever visit in any playthrough of Oblivion. Is as soon as you get out of the Imperial City, as soon as you do the first ruin, you go to the Imperial City, and then I would almost always immediately go to
Good day.
It's my... You never know when you might need a good, strong potion. Best to stock up now while you can.
Go. Nope. Also useless.
Goodbye.
And the thing is, before I can make more Impgall, I have to wait a week in-game before I can generate more. So that's also a kind of a useless non-starter. I guess we could go ahead and read the thing. Let's see here. What was the note? It was, Kvatch is looking great, but something is missing. Flowers. Kvatch used to be a beautiful city, not just its architecture, but its flora and fauna as well. There is a gardener who lives outside Anvil, in Sapling Manor, who is a real genius. He's retired. His name is Godress. Nobody is sure why he suddenly retired, but you need to convince him to come out of retirement long enough to help us rebuild the city. Chief Architect of Kvatch. Head to Kvatch really quick. I want to see what Kvatch looks like now. Supposedly it's like in better shape. How this mod works is that is that supposed to be my horse? I think that's supposed to be my horse. The game assumes that I have a horse because I have the flying carpet, and it generates a horse for me. Hey, look at that. Buildings are coming together. People aren't living in the streets anymore. Let's see what it looks like daytime. Let me take off my flashlight ring. Yeah, it's coming along. Buildings are still, like, boarded up for the most part so that you can't go inside a lot of them, but hey.
How do you do? Hello. Blackwood isn't so bad once you get used to the flies and being lost all the time. And the zombies.
It's coming along. Everything's boarded up for the time being, but it's almost ready to go. Like, you can see where they've started building supports for some of the more broken buildings that needed to be completely torn down. And they've got supports up on big stone buildings that were pretty much ready to go.
Greetings.
None of the houses are enterable right now, but that's not the end of the world. I assume the majority of the houses that are in this area are probably going to end up being enterable when it's all over, when it's all said and done. You know, I've never actually seen the look. The minimap has no clue what to think about my current position on the map. It's just like, where are you? You're not anywhere. Well, everything's looking nicer, at least on the inside. They have done nothing to take down all the bullshit on the outside. And I don't think that they ever will. They could. At least I believe they could.
Well met.
But yeah. Let's go ahead and talk to that guy then. Oh wait, no, you know what? No, they did. They got rid of all of the bullshit from the Oblivion Gate. And they started building a bit more of a road. Back to Kvatch, which is, on the outside still broken, because it'll always still be broken on the outside. I don't think they'll ever actually change that in the thing. There is no fast travel. There is only... Wait, that's the chest. Whoops. There is only carpet. I can get from place to place a lot better on this thing. This is my response to them removing, levitation from the series. Levitation was a cool spell, and it deserves to be back in the games. That's not messed up or anything. That's right. Somebody ransacked the Anvil Chapel. forgot about this. This is where the Knights of the Nine starts, is with the ransacking of the Anvil Chapel. So this is very clearly a disconnect between the Open Cities mod and where this one man's house is supposed to be. There's the sapling manor just floating in the middle of the town. Oh boy. We'll pretend like that's not just completely and totally busted.
You want something from me?
You ready for some bad voice acting?
What do you want?
What the fuck is that voice?
You've been looking for me. Well, you found me. What do you want?
Oh, that fucking voice.
Yes, I've heard about the plans to rebuild Kvatch. Sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to help you. I simply can't concentrate on beauty anymore. I haven't been able to for 8 years. Belvin, my beloved, died. I can't remember how. All I remember is that she fell from the lighthouse on a Sunday. I can't remember the details. I can see them, but I just can't. Since that day, I haven't been able to create gardens like I used to. So you see, I'd be of no use to you or the people of Kvatch. Please, leave me be. This conversation has dredged up some old thoughts and feelings that I'd prefer to be alone with.
Alrighty then. Let me just go ahead and walk out into your weird driveway that definitely isn't just floating in the middle of space. Yeah, this man's house is just right here. It just exists right here. Which I understand is supposed to be on the outside of Anvil, but there is no outside anymore. I removed the outside and replaced it with Anvil. Nerd. Give me the nerd. There it is. What am I supposed to do now? The current state remains little of the genius gardener. His wife fell from the lighthouse here in Anvil and died. He doesn't seem to remember the details of the incident. Perhaps I should ask around and see if the townsfolk know anything that may be useful.
It's my pleasure.
Okay, well.
Good day.
When characters don't have pre-ascribed voices, they just sort of stand there. What are the odds that the stuff at the lighthouse is actually going to work just fine?
Greetings.
And not going to be busted by the fact that I have Open Cities on. Oh, another Nern route. Nern.
Well met.
Greetings, stranger. What brings you to see me? My death was partially his fault. We were at the top of the lighthouse. He was pointing out some areas of the town that he intended to spruce up. That's when he accidentally knocked into me. The wind picked up. I lost my balance and fell. It seems, in all the distress, that he's forgotten what happened. Please tell Godras I forgive him for what happened. Here, give him this pendant. He bought it for me on our wedding day. Please look after him.
Ooh, Nern root. So many Nern roots. You are in the wrong place at the wrong time, Mr. Deer. Die! I need that venison. I can use it to make restore health potions or feather potions. Now we head back to the broken house.
Good morning.
And there's there's the chapel.
For the infam.
Okay. I forgot there's a little bit of stutter around Anvil. It's a shame I couldn't turn Open Cities back off without Skin Grad breaking, because now there's shit in Anvil that's broken. Not like broken, but like...
Yes. Her pendant. Thank you.
I don't want to hear any more of your gross voice. The Kvatch will finally be rebuilt. The letter has been removed. I don't want to do any of those, so I guess I'll head back to Coral and see if there's anything to do with the Fighters Guild. We're mostly just trying to like waste an in-game week so that I can actually go and do the duplication chest again for my Imp Gall.
Please, join me. Good day. There's no more to say about him. I don't have anything for you right now. Speak with Azan or Grokash. Get some more or perhaps... Your accomplishments are impressive. I don't have anything or... Stay with it.
So now I head back to Anvil. The Fighters Guild, which should just be around the corner here. And crash. Travel back to Anvil. Let's try this again.
Hello.
No, the guy that I want to
Greetings,
talk to is
Britain.
going to be asleep, so I'm just going to go ahead and rest until, you know, an appropriate time.
How goes it?
It's my pleasure. Good to see you're looking for more work. There's certainly more to be done. I need you to help Alante of Alinor. Alante is a scholar interested in researching Deidre worship. Meet her in Brittle Rock Cave, help her find the shrine, and keep her safe. Go protect Alante.
I feel like I've always got a lot of, like, go protect somebody quests. Where even is this place? It's a decent distance, but not terribly far. I'll get there in a couple of minutes, tops, thanks to my flying carpet. So Shelton, are you ready to do some Monster of the Week tomorrow? $10,000%. That's good to hear. I'm excited to finally get back to it. I've been sitting here going like, I guess we'll wait another week. For like almost a month now, being like, well, we'll get back around to it eventually, I know.
Ah, you must be from the
I
Fighters
do not like
Guild.
your face.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to our investigation. Fascinating subject, these Deidre.
Got a bad yawn.
My research shows there is likely a shrine in these caves. I'll need you to accompany me to the shrine. Handle any difficulties. Stay close, please.
You are killable, which makes this a lot harder than it needs to be. Oh boy. I should maybe make some more killing potions. I hate this volley. They're worst enemies to fight. So I finally watched Hamilton last night, and that is a very good play. I was surprised when I realized that, like, a good chunk of it was just going to be, like, very, very little of that play is spoken word. Like, 90% of that play is actually sung. I think my girlfriend said that all in all, there were less than 50 spoken words in the entire thing. Or there's like 56 or something like that spoken words in the entire script of that movie. Which is just wild when you think about that, because that means that like 90% of that movie, 95% of that movie even, is... Because it's a 4-hour, or it's like a 3-hour thing. It's like a 3-hour thing, and in that 3 hours, only 50 words are just spoken. I've also found that, well, if I could just not be staggered for 3 seconds. I found that killing the clan fear off is still simpler than everything else, because it still takes him time to summon another clan fear. And the clan fears themselves are not really that strong of enemies. So it's better to kill off the clan fear and then go after the guy instead of vice versa.
On your belly, Nightin.
I wonder if now that I've left that one lady behind, if she will maybe, like, stay there while I finish off the remainder of these guys. Or if she's going to eventually go, I should go down there too. Like, please don't. Just stay up there while I kill all of the enemies that would definitely kill you. Let's see here. I want to make some restore health stuff. And some restore magicka stuff. I need significantly less feather potions now that I can just shove everything into a separate inventory. Went down that way already. I was going down this way when I got to that fight. Oh, I also need to make damage health potions. That's drain health. That's not the same thing as damage health. Yeah. Yeah, that's no. Fire damage? No. I need to hang on to my Imp Gall. I've got this whole thing planned around using Imp Gall that I definitely don't want to waste. Just standing near a shock, just standing near a thunder Atronach or Storm Atronach hurts you. I still need to finish editing episode 4 of the thing. It's a 2-hour-long episode of you guys fighting the Faceless Man, and it's taking forever to edit because, like, the first time around, you have to listen to the whole thing to find out what you want to edit in. And I did that, but I have not been able to fully convince myself to get back into editing by going in, because the next thing that I have to do is I have to find music and then edit in music that I think fits the scenarios. And that also takes a very long time. Whoops. That drain health spell is really nice. So now that I've made it all the way to the bottom, I can head back up to the top and talk to the lady, or have her walk down with me. Big thing was I wanted to kill all of the Daedra in the cave first. And now I can go speak with her. Because now this will be the rest of the mission, instead of having to defend her against a bunch of enemies, because she is killable. She does not have a an important NPC character icon, so she is killable.
Shall we go?
Yes. Keep walking. Hold on. I've made this mistake before. If we're just walking, I should be spamming spells. Like, where's Starlight? There it is.
Shall we go?
You should always be training something. Never waste a moment. Every moment could be a Journeyman of Illusion level spells. That means I've got level 50 in Illusion now. I think the next skill that I attempt to train up is going to end up being Mysticism. Because if I can get my Mysticism up, then I can actually cast spell absorption spells. It's just Mysticism is one of the really hard ones to train, because I don't know if casting telekinesis on nothing actually counts as casting a spell. You could also technically just choose to cast Soul Trap on yourself over and over and over again with a training spell. Like how I train Conjuration by summoning a level 1 skeleton, or a 1-second skeleton.
Excellent. A fine example of a Daedric shrine. Sorry for the trouble getting here. think I'll study this shrine a bit longer. You can make your way out here. I thank you again. Thanks again.
Wait. Why did I just wander into the lower passes? This seems like a bad idea. I would just like to leave the cave now.
Quite satisfactory.
I move so much faster than she does. I bet everybody's getting really tired of hearing that sound now. But this is what Oblivion looks like. Not everybody will agree with me, but this is what Oblivion looks like. It's just you walking around casting a single low-level spell over and over again forever. That is Oblivion in my humble experiences. You walk around and you cast magic.
What is it?
See? Eventually you get skill ups with it. Because not only am I training my athletics when I do that, but I'm also training my my illusion now as well.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Company offices. First time I've ever actually seen you in the office before, I think.
You finished? Excellent. Good work, guildmate. Here's your payment for the contract. I don't have anything for anyone in your... Goodbye.
And now we head back to Chaden Hall.
It's so
My least favorite thing about like fantasy names is when there's not a definitive way to pronounce it. Like there are some NPCs in this game that call it Shaden Hall, and there are some NPCs that call it Chaden Hall. I suppose I could also just cast Dispel on myself over and over again. For mysticism training, that is.
Hi. What can I do for... I've got something for you. Could be tough. There are some escaped fugitives for you to find, meet.
Interesting.
Some real hard cases got out of the Breville prison. Been terrorizing the locals ever since. The watch is useless, so we step in. Get to it.
Goodbye.
Find the fugitives. Make yourself useful.
Unfortunately, as a skill, what I'm training right now is not a major skill. So it will not train like the rest of my stuff. Now, Alteration I could be training, and it is a major skill, or Conjuration. In fact, since we've heard this sound a million times now, I'm just going to switch over to training my Conjuration again. Because I would like to be a master Conjuration at this point. Like, we've been at it long enough that I probably should have been one already. Find and kill some fugitives from a prison break that have been menacing Breville. I should go there and see what I can learn. Go on map. Give me that Breville.
It's all over, lawbreaker.
Uh-oh.
Here's the
I didn't have anything stolen or anything. Just...
Greetings,
hello.
my friend. I hope I find you well. Savlian has a matter that he wants to speak to you about. Don't know what it is myself, as the city is almost rebuilt. Perhaps this letter will tell you more.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I love how doofy this man's run is. Like, he just doesn't know where he's going. He's also so fucking fast. Like, he is as fast as, he's as fast as, Maik the Liar. I guess we should probably figure out what's going on here. As that's kind of what I've been doing as my main quest right now, is rebuilding Kvatch. So that I can have that entire area, like, done. Kvatch is once again looking like... Oh, goodness. Don't yawn. Okay. Kvatch is once again looking like the proud and glorious city she is. There are only a few areas of the city that haven't been rebuilt. You should be proud of what you have helped us achieve. However, there is a matter that is still weighing heavily on my mind. Matter I am reluctant to discuss in great detail in this letter, but will say it involves the future guidance of Kvatch. Please come to the Wolf's Head and see me soon, and I will tell you more. Forever in your debt, Savlian. This is when they ask me to be the... This is when they ask me to be the person in charge. Let's see here. With his death, Savlian has had to lead the city through the Oblivion crisis, which much of the greater burden even... Where am I supposed to be going? I guess I'm supposed to be going to Kvatch, because that's probably where he is, but... I do like the idea that I have somehow avoided, activating any of the other Oblivion gates. Up to this point. Yeah, look at this place. It even has a Mages Guild Hall. The Kvatch Mages Guild.
What kind? Good day. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Summon Frost Atronach. Superior Soul Trap, Legendary Soul Trap. Weakness to Magicka. Winds of Renovation. Withering Bolt.
It's my pleasure. You've got a lot to learn.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I got nothing to learn. I'm a master of alchemy. I do like this Mage's Hall. It's very, very empty. Almost as if it, you know, was only just built. In fact, they've only got a couple of bedrolls on the ground. The building's built, but they've got no furnishings. It had two mages. There were two mages in there. This place looks very fancy. What is this? The Honeydew Manor. This building looks very nice. Very fancy. It's got a proclamation balcony and everything. And they built up a nice garden around the well. That's nice. Yeah, look how nice Kvatch looks. It's hard to imagine this place is the destroyed husk that it used to be. Mainly because after you finish the Kvatch quest, most people never come back here. Because there's literally no reason to come back to Kvatch after you've done that. It does seem a little strange that an entire city in this game was just sort of like, they let it be from the very beginning destroyed. where, like, it was never actually a location to visit. They did do the same thing with Helgen and Skyrim. But Helgen wasn't, like, a major hold, was it? Helgen was just a, like a shop. Or not a shop, like a... I'm blanking really hard now. Capital of Akatosh Undercroft. It was just a village. It wasn't like a full-on hold, was it? Because small villages were more of a thing in that game. It was at least an Imperial outpost if they had a commander there, executing prisoners. I guess you're right. I think the thing that gets me is that because Helgen exists, like, almost immediately, and without any, like, reproach... Oh, yeah, this is where they're building the Kvatch arena. But, because Helgen was made very, like... Oh.
Ah, my good friend. I'm glad to see you. I have something very important I wish to speak to you about. When the castle was being restored, one of the builders found a book under the rubble in the Count's quarters. The book is an autobiography of someone who goes by the pen name of Ilnori, and they appear to have had a dark past. I found an old note in the book, in Count Goldwine's handwriting. It seems to indicate that the Count thought that Ilnori was his lost child, Arenar. I had no idea the Count had any living children, but he ruled Kvatch for as long as I can remember, and his wife died before I started serving her. Still, Kvatch needs someone to lead her into her future. I will serve as I can, but I am wearied by the events that have come to pass, and could not become a leader despite the support of Kvatch. I know I have already asked a lot of you, but if you could follow up the leads Count Goldwine had on Ilnori, I would be most grateful. The Count's notes suggest they are residing near Cheydinhall. Please, would you mind going there and see what you can find? I knew I could count on you. Ask around Cheydinhall and see if you can find Ilnori and determine if he is indeed Arenar. Hopefully you can persuade him to rule as is his right. If not, at least ask him to come and speak to me.
To Cheydinhall. I should maybe read the book. There's a lot of pages in this thing. There's a lot of pages in this. I've seen too much in his shades. Much of it that if the Shades or Brotherhood ever catch up with me, I will welcome it. If they manage to best me, until then, though, I will spend the rest of my days in this cabin and enjoy life. Telling the truth, simply believe that I did what I had to do, for this is more confession of my personal trials written down as okay. I have no criminal record in the Empire or Skyrim, for there are few who would implicate me in the crimes of the Shades that are left alive or behold enough to speak. I never told the moot what I had to do in order to job. Okay. I am writing this book, although I have no doubt that that should you talk to the moot, they will deny everything. They spent a long time of many resources covering up what they did, along with the remains of the Shades. Okay. I've been so content in all my life. I built a cabin in the wooded hills where I plan to live out my days, yet something still haunts me, something beyond the streams of anguish and pain. Sounds as if Count Goldwine had a lost child. According to a note in a book that was found in the castle rubble, The Trials of Adori, the Count believes they live near Cheydinhall. Savlian has asked me to try and find out what I can. I'm probably not going to be able to do anything at night, so I'm going to wait until morning. And then we'll do some traveling around and see what I can't find. I might even travel by air. Now, it said that he built a cabin, and if it's near Cheydinhal, then I just need to look for the place that is very, very out of place and doesn't actually, like, work for the environment. Because Cheydinhal has been rebuilt, and they would have placed it somewhere in the map alongside Cheydinhal. Oh, bear. I will not be cowed into submission and casting spells. I will kill you the old-fashioned way with my sword. Now I've got the blessings of Akatosh. Also, where did my... I suppose it doesn't matter. Knights of the Thorn.
What's that?
Bandit camp. Yeah, the hard part here is going to be finding the wherever it's supposed to... The fuck is that? Oh, and the game crashed. I saw whatever that was, tried to get off of my horse, and then it just died. I'll give it another shot. Let's see where my last save point was. Should have been shortly after getting the Cheydinhal, right? Or is that... I guess it would have been whenever I slept. Or waited, rather. Yeah, this is right before I waited. Well, there was something in town that was very disturbing, and I need to check that out. Was it just that... Is that what I saw? It was just that, bush. I guess that would make the most sense given the shape that it was. Nern. There's the bear. I'm just gonna beat you with magic. There we go. This is gonna be an annoying still thing to do because I have no idea where it's going to want me to go because they keep not providing me with quest markers. Which is, you know, oh so helpful. To just not provide me with quest markers. What do you do as a bear when the person invading your home sets you on fire by gently patting their hand on you? Yeah, seriously, just boop, you're on fire now.
Lands of the Vallis Mountains.
Good to know. Safe travels.
Be safe.
I'd be better off waiting until, yeah, around 9 or 10 when the sun is actually out. Before taking to the sky. In an attempt to find this place. It's supposed to be a cabin near Shadenhall. But it was also supposed to be out in the woods. Hell. That bandit's beating the shit out of that Minotaur. The very distant sounds of the Minotaur as he's just like slowly getting disemboweled. Yeah, nobody tells that bandit what to do. He's just doing him. He's doing himself. He's telling his own story. He doesn't need anybody to tell his story for him. I'm still generally confused as to where I'm supposed to be looking for this cabin. It's like, I could keep going up this way. That doesn't help me any. It's supposed to be in a cabin in the woods around Shadenhall. Box Minotaurs in the forest. That's some, like, Gaston level shit. Boxing Minotaurs in the forest.
Greetings to you.
It's you. Hi.
Yeah, the big, like, the fucking bar-ass Minotaurs that exist in this game. They don't mean the Knights of the Thorn Lodge, do they? Why is that trespassing? It's like the middle of the day. I quick saved, but
I think you should leave. What are you doing in here? This is the headquarters for the Knights of the Thorn. No one else is allowed inside. If you stay here and Lord Farwell finds out when he gets back from his latest quest, he will have me thrown out of here. Please, leave at once.
Alright. Well. That didn't help at all. So I don't know where I'm supposed to be going for this quest. Let's see here. Okay. Try to find out what I can. Maybe I can talk to some of the people in Shadenhall about it. That rock, it definitely does not fit this terrain. Gotta dip out for some work stuff. I'll be back a bit. You're still on. We'll see. I'm probably gonna be hopping off at around 11 or so. Maybe sooner than that. I have to prepare for work. I have an actually long day today. I go in at 1, which means I need to leave here at 12, and I don't get off until 9 o'clock. Hooray.
I can eat for the day.
Hydrate. I will make sure to hydrate. That is some cold-ass water. Never heard anyone... Do I remember? Okay. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do.
Blessings of Juliana. I can eat. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you.
Man, imagine if I just dumped, like, 6,000 gold on this lady and went, here, have fun. So let's see here. Owner of the local bookshop, Marna, may know Ilnori. Perhaps she can point me in the right direction. All things alchemical. Fine clothing. Marna's books. This is not what I wanted to be doing. Oh, come on. Is this going to be another one of those places that's just busted and it doesn't, like, let you in despite whatever? Whatever. I'm going to quick save just in case. For some reason, shops in random cities are just getting, like...
Books. I sell books. Go ahead. Look. Buy some.
I believe he's living in a small cottage in Easter City. He's a little bit up. Okay, there we go.
It's time for...
I just accidentally rack up bounties.
Stop right
everywhere I go.
Here's the
I haven't stolen anything. My bounty was 5 gold.
Is there a problem? Good day.
It was just a 5 gold bounty for trespassing. Not that big of a deal. I've got infinite money, so like I can't even do enough crime to actually get in real trouble at this point. I could slaughter an entire town and I would have the money to cover it. I finally know the location of this cottage. I absolutely should have been able to find this place before this.
Ends here.
You'll never take me down.
I'm just draining you of your health right now, sir. Don't mind me. What kind of armor were they wearing? Shadow armor. There's nothing particularly good about it. It's just armor. Gold nugget. I'm at the point now where I don't even know all of the spells that I would even use with all of this, but...
Who's there? That's the best you can do. Fall before me.
I don't like these guys. They're getting annoying. Let's see here. Restore health, restore magic, restore fatigue.
Show me what you.
There we go. A long sword of winter. Oh, you know what? That entire time I probably could have just... Another gold nugget. I probably could have just shifted over to using my frost ring. Charred female corpse. The heart of the charred corpse, and perhaps it would be useful for something. Alright, well. Though Ilnori, which the pin name said he resides in a cottage east of Shadenhall, which was this place. Settled down now, having renovated an abandoned cottage just outside of Shadenhall. I'm going to take this. Okay. In the person's cottage, I found some information regarding the Dark Brotherhood. It contains details of how to perform the ritual to summon an agent of the Brotherhood. Wonder if this information will be useful at all. Why does this person have a Mages Guild charter? I suppose I should read that book and find out how to do the thing. Okay, settle down. Having renovated, okay. Having a comfy place. How many pages is this? Oh my goodness. Bless Mara. Adria is pregnant. I don't know what to say. We've done the circle of candles. Once the ceremony is performed, an agent of the Brotherhood will make contact. Okay. It involves creating an effigy from a heart, a skull, bones, flesh, 2 sprigs of lavender, 3 green stained cup caps, and the pulp of 4 monkshood plants. They should be encased in a bolt of cloth in the form of a humanoid, then using a dagger that has had a blade rubbed with nightshade. The effigy must be stabbed repeatedly whilst uttering, sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. All this should be done in a circle of candles. Once the ceremony is performed, an agent of the Brotherhood will make contact. Well, I got the blood, bones, and stuff, right? And I can get cloth. Don't suppose you're gonna have the rest of the ingredients on hand, are you? Oh well. I'm probably going to pick this quest up later. I kind of want to do something else because this is starting to get slow and boring. I'm going to see if I can't do the Imp Gall thing and get the new spell. And if all else works, I might start the Shivering Isles soon. Probably not today, but next time that we play, we'll start Shivering Isles. And tomorrow we start Nuka World in Fallout 4. Okay, and then Call. Hey, there we go. Alright, so now we can actually, now we can head to Midas's place, which should be this door. Here's Midas's place. And it's the Flawless Ruby, 3 Imp Gall, and a piece of gold. Let's see here. Flawless Ruby, single piece of gold, and 3 Imp Gall. And then cast a spell on it. I get some residue. I eat the residue. And the Grand Heat Beam has been granted to me. How does that look? 175 points of fire on target. Casts Heat Beam on self. That's badass. That looks very strange, but it's badass. I want to try it on something. You know what? I'm going to do a quick save because I'm about to finish the stream for the day. Quick save. You there.
Speak.
Imperial Mage. Die!
It's all over. Then pay with your...
The Legion gear sucks. The Archmage has gone on a rampage. He's going to kill everyone. Hello, Gary Wallace. Die! And everybody just forgets what's going on the second he's dead. That makes no sense. I love it. Let's see here. Go ahead and give me a Restore Magic Potion. Then I can just...
Hey, come on now. Peacefully. It's all over. Then pay with your...
Everybody dies in one beam. Holy shit! The mages are coming to my rescue! What the hell? So hold on, if I hold the button down, what happens? That's such a wild spell. I like the effect is dumb. It's just a laser beam that lasts for like 3 seconds. And if it touches somebody, then it kills them instantly. But anyway. We'll click quick load to before I just went on my rampage. So I can now just shoot laser beams whenever I want. A laser beam that does 175 points of fire damage. And it says casts heat beam on self. I don't know what that does. I don't see anything in here that says, like, heat beam. You can very clearly tell that there's a spell effect still alive over there, but whatever. Anyway, I think that is going to be where I end it today. Thank you, everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been Oblivion. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.